Blessings, dear ones. This is Amara, Amethyst, and I have some lunar guidance for all of us for the time period between the full moon in Libra on April 9th and the new moon in Taurus on April 26th of 2017. So happy full moon in Libra. It's a really beautiful energy and day here, and I hope that you're having an amazing day as well. I've been receiving a lot of guidance for myself and for the collective, which I'd love to share with all of you. Thanks for tuning in. We continue to be in a very rapidly moving and changing, and also a very powerful time of transition and transformation. I feel like a lot of times this particular time of the year, in the northern hemisphere, we are in the springtime now. This time of year for me usually represents and plays out as a lot of new growth, transformation, revisioning what I view life to be, and revisioning how I define myself, what I associate myself with, or how I identify myself. I was recently in an intensive week-long event, which is part of a longer intensive apprenticeship that I'm a part of, and we began the entire time by introducing ourselves to other people by how we identified ourselves. And that's a very interesting practice, something that I've been really interested in since I was about 14 years old, was really getting to the essence of who and what am I and how do I identify myself. So that might be a good practice for all of us at this time of the year. To really ground into yourself and your essential nature and see how you identify yourself. And perhaps the way that you identify yourself today is different than the way you have identified yourself in the past. Or perhaps it's time to let go of some old aspect of yourself which you are ready to no longer identify yourself as moving forward. It's really powerful. So as I've mentioned several times, I've used the word powerful several times already, and I do feel that this is a very powerful time of transition and transformation for so many of us. And in order for us to move forward and plant the new and build the new, we must release and let go of the old and that which is no longer aligned with our highest good. And so I feel very called to share a song that I was taught last year at the Singing Alive Appalachia gathering. It's a very short song, and it's about grief and about diving into our own depths for healing and transformation. So you can go ahead and take a deep breath and just relax if you're not already relaxed. Find yourself in a comfortable position, if possible, as comfortable as possible. And I offer this song as medicine that is called forth from your soul through me to you as a support for going through this transition time and for really diving into the depths, because you can do this, and we can do this. To get up to the joy, you've got to go down deep. So go down, go down, go down. To get up to the joy, you've got to go down deep. So go down, go down, go down. The illness seeks the medicine, so go down. The illness seeks the medicine, so go down. We can do this, we will rise. We can do this, we will rise. blessings to you on this leg of your journey. I'm going to pull some cards now. And this reading is to show us clear guidance, which we can easily understand and integrate moving forward to support us as we move through these areas of darkness and these inner depths, and so that we may truly be supported in doing this inner work for ourselves, and also some of us who are working on a collective level for the collective as well. We ask for support and guidance for this time, for all of our highest good and for the highest good of all that is. And I'm using the Fifth Tarot, which is a deck that was created by Teresina and Martine Balkans. It's a really beautiful deck. It's tuned to the frequencies of the fifth dimensional earth. So it has quite different energy, and a lot of the cards, it has a lot of the same cards of a traditional tarot deck, but they don't necessarily carry the same meanings as the ones as these older energy decks. Okay, got 3 tarot cards, and I'm going to also pull an oracle card from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle, which was created by Colette Baron Reed. One came out right away, and I think that's it. Okay, great. So for our tarot cards, the first card which we receive is the Three of Lotus Multibeing, and this is in the Lotus suit, which has to do with our soul essence, our multidimensional gifts. It's a number 3, which is aligned with the Divine Feminine, the Goddess, the Empress card in the Major Arcana. And this shows us a beautiful waterfall. There's a lot of green and blue in the imagery of this, as well as white. And then, of course, earthly colors of the stones that this waterfall is flowing over, and beautiful white lotus flowers with yellow in the center. So I'm really reminded here of coming back to our inner reserve of strength at our core and in our solar plexus chakra, which is near our solar plexus. It's located between our belly button and our sternum. It's yellow. And so finding ways to connect in with your core and increase the strength of your core, maybe physically, but also energetically. And this is our source of will and moving forward in the world. And just really reconnecting with that core self so that you can bring through all of the multidimensional aspects of who and what you are into this space-time, this portion of reality, this portion of experience and existence, and perhaps also this is a time to bring knowings that you have here to other places and times as well. But to really allow it to flow. This isn't a sense of forcing things to happen. This is a sense of being in alignment with your core and being in flow, and allowing that divine inspiration and knowledge to flow through you into all of these levels of reality. And the second card which we received is a Major Arcana card, the Sun card, which is card number 19. And in this imagery, we see the sun at a solar eclipse. We also see a field with a crop circle on it, and overlooking that field are 2 sunflowers that are touching leaves to each other. So I get a sense of heading out in partnership to work together. With this card, I always think of soul work and soul family and working with a soul partner. This could be also a romantic partnership. It could be a romantic partnership, it could be a business partnership, it could be a friendship, it could be a family member, but this is another being who you came into this level of reality with a contract to work together and support each other. So this is a time to feel out who these people are, and perhaps to start a new leg of a project or deepen your commitment to a project with another soul family being. And this is a divinely inspired project. It has the power of the sun and even of a solar eclipse and other star beings from this crop circle behind it, guiding and assisting and giving energy and life force to whatever this project is. The project could be a creative project, a relationship, could be a business project, it could be any type of project, but it's being supported and receiving extra energy right now from the stars and from the sunflowers, from your soul family. So this is really a great time to go even deeper into, probably I'm getting the sense of something that you've already started or something that you've known that you were supposed to do for a long time, and now it's time to actually take the step and take the plunge and begin that project. So know that you are supported in that with from the earth below, and perhaps connecting with the sunflower plant in meditation would be empowering for people at this time, or any other type of plant ally that's coming to you that you think of based off of this. There are also grasses and trees in that imagery. Okay, and our third card which we received is the Seeker of Lotus. And again, I love how there are 3 lotus flowers in each of the lotus suit cards which we received today. And there are also 2 sunflowers. So there's flowers in every single card so far, which is not always the case. And the Seeker of Lotus is coming to a point on their path of self-mastery and mastery of life, or just a point on their life's journey where they are, he, she, it, they are very committed to seeking a deeper knowledge, seeking deeper wisdom, seeking a deeper embodiment of the fullness of who and what we, they, he, she is, are, and bringing forth gifts from other levels of reality. We see the dragonfly here, which is a bridger of worlds and a being who can move between the veils of different layers of reality and different densities, different dimensions of reality. There's a sense of going beyond the veil, and that was something I was supposed to say, so I'm glad that that's popping back up. Thank you for the guidance with that. What I was feeling called to share with everybody is that I have this very strong sense of going beyond that which we have previously believed to be possible for ourselves and collectively as well. And that we have the power and the energy and the chi, the vital life force energy, and the right conditions available to us right now during this time period between this full moon in Libra and the new moon in Taurus. So in April, we have this window of opportunity and just the right alchemy, just the right blend of energy for us to be able to really go beyond into whole new levels of ourselves, whole new levels of success, whole new levels of embodiment, love, joy, bliss, fulfillment, rapture. Someone's getting some rapture coming, so that's pretty sweet. So we have a 19, which is a 10, which is a 1, and we have a 3. So together it's 4. It's a masculine number. I'm actually staying at a house that has a lot of 4 energy right now. They have a rabbit named Forver. It's very sweet. So this is a very grounded, foundational energy. This is a time where we are building and continuing to draw to us the elements of a foundation, a solid foundation aligned with our vision and our mission and our highest path and the highest good of all. We have the elements in place to create that now. It's a very powerful, beautiful thing. And the oracle card which we received is the Mapmaker of Destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. And he comes to us, the Mapmaker of Destiny, as our ally. You can see. He's working with fairies, or he's being surrounded by fairies at least. And he has sort of like a playful expression on his face, a joyous expression. And he has map making equipment. He has a magical quill to write with. He's an adventurer, the Mapmaker of Destiny. So I'm going to look in the little booklet about this. This deck is relatively new to me, so I'll tap in first and then read a little something. So this person is very in touch with the natural world and with trees in particular, plants that have leaves. um, and their root systems are like another form of maps. So their roots are connected in through the soil, so they share energy, they share information with each other, and they create an entrainment field that entrains or brings everything that comes into that energy field into their frequency. They have a stronger frequency together as they're all connected through these root systems than one single organism entering their space does. And so they offer the gift of entrainment, or so entrainment just simply means bringing other frequencies into alignment with the stronger, more dominant frequency. So, in order to create your map, your destiny map, and to follow your map to your authentic purpose through inspiration and your free will decisions, it may be nice to find a group of plants that are connected in that way through their roots. It could be a forested area or an area with a lot of shrubs or bushes, and just go sit in that area for meditation and inspiration, or to connect with those plants for guidance on following your path, or perhaps it's time to create a new map. Okay, so the Map Maker of Destiny. When the Map Maker of Destiny appears, it's a sign that you're being given an opportunity to transform fate into destiny. At birth, each human being is given a unique map with myriad paths that intersect with one another. Your map of destiny shows all the places you're meant to visit, places where you will be challenged to evolve into the highest aspects of the self. Interesting. Remember that you're a spark of the divine come to earth to experience itself in human form. As such, your path is unique. It's also somewhat preordained, and fate represents the events in your life that were meant to happen and that you can't change. Fate is transformed into destiny according to how you respond to your circumstances. Destiny offers you the ability to make great opportunities out of fated experience, so free will and choice are possible at certain points on your map. Now is one of those times. You're faced with a relationship or circumstance brought to you by fate. How you respond will lead you into your perfect destiny. Your ally may assume the form of a soulmate, come to heal your heart and be your companion. Perhaps your challenger makes you face the things within you that must change in order for you to express your highest good. Maybe fate, I just like the word beyond right now apparently. Maybe fate brings you an ally in the form of a wonderful new project, or a challenger in the form of a failed business. No matter which form they take, all are perfect expressions of fate, inviting you into your destiny. Pay attention as your map unfolds now, and remember that fate makes the map, but destiny is determined by the manner in which you engage your journey. So this is reminding me a little bit too of this idea that I had about going beyond. So this is a pretty potent card. I hadn't really worked with this one very much before. So this one comes as a challenger and an ally at the same time. Through our struggles and through our going into our inner depths, like facing a challenge perhaps, we are able to move forward and create our destiny and our reality. So we have a really wonderful opportunity during this time to continue to deepen our path on spiritual levels. There's a lot of water in the Lotus cards and in the Mapmaker of Destiny card. There's water in all three of these, so really being aware of our emotions and our intuition and the surroundings that we find ourselves in is important right now. We also have the element of earth in the sun card, which is a fire suit card, but it has a lot of earth in the imagery. There's also a lot of earth in the Seeker of Lotus and also in the Mapmaker of Destiny. So um, remaining grounded as much as possible, grounded into yourself and physically grounded as well. So walking in nature or just walking in a park, making sure you have time to get outside and connect with plants and animals is very important right now. Flowers are really powerful allies at this time, which is perfect in the northern hemisphere because we're in spring and there are a lot of things blossoming right now. So if you don't have access to a lot of nature near you, you may want to purchase some flowers, either as a plant to keep growing in your house or flowers that have already been picked, and you can create yourself a bouquet of flowers and just have fresh flowers around. They are your allies right now. There are also a lot of fairies in this Mapmaker of Destiny card, and they also are earth elementals, and so they invite us to come outside, maybe go pick up trash somewhere, or just go play outside. Also, they love flowers, so you can invite them into your home with flowers. They also love sweets. You might want to make a little fairy altar and call upon their assistance. They can be a little tricky sometimes, but they're very fun, and they love us dearly, and they want to support the earth. So if you feel called to work with and for the earth, the elementals, like the fairies, are our allies, and we can begin to cultivate deeper relationships with them by going to the places where they live, which is pretty much anywhere in nature, and cleaning up those spaces, creating little fairy altars to offer them little gifts like crystals or little treats, sweet treats. They like sweets, they like flowers, or whatever you feel guided to share with them. I think that's it for the message. Thank you all so much for joining me for these lunar tarot readings and lunar guidance sharing videos. I'm very excited to be bringing the Nectar of the Goddess Temple to the portal to the New Earth gathering in near Joshua Tree, California at Garth's Boulder Gardens. It's going to be from May 5th through 7th of 2017 in Southern California. I hope you can join us. It's going to be an amazing time with a lot of sound healing, a lot of dance and movement, a lot of amazing music. And then the week after that, we'll be having a village building intensive, and that's going to be very amazing as well. This whole thing is going to have delicious vegan food as well. So come join us in the desert to create together this portal to the new earth. It's going to be a lovely time. I will also be in California for most of the month of April and part of the month of May, so I'll be sharing information about upcoming events on the West Coast soon, and that's really fun and exciting for me to be back out here. So if you live on the West Coast and you'd like to connect, contact me and let's set something up. I'm always here for you for prayer support and also healing sessions and personal readings if you feel called to go deeper. I am here to assist you in living your soul purpose through healing and guidance. And I love you very much, and I thank you for being here at this time when there's so much positive change happening in our reality. Thank you so much. Much love and many blessings.